Welcome to the SaaS Factor.
So, we have a great cause and a great mission, and we're out there educating people. We are evolving as humans, and tech's evolving, and we're different generations are coming into the workforce. We're going to find that, tech's here to stay.
Yep.
It
And I think
is.
it's important also for generations to lean in because oftentimes we're uncomfortable with the unknown. We're uncomfortable with
Mhm.
change. That's the only way that we grow. And so
Right.
to truly identify, all right, how am I going to get value from this? How's my team going to get value? What are
Right.
some of these demands that are needed? Where are the points of innovation? Who should I be partnering with? All those should be questions that teams are asking themselves and, oftentimes we kind of lean into what's more comfortable rather than what is truly going to help you grow and
Right.
expand. And so, yeah, that's important to kind of keep in mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And I think one of the things too is it can be easy for people to write off certain groups that, oh, they're not going to adopt a platform, a technology platform. That's not what they do. And I think having that attitude towards, we've all seen the stereotypes of every single generation and how
Hmm.
they use tech, how they work in the workforce. And while, of course, with stereotypes, there are always nuggets of truth in it, completely writing people off is not the answer.
Right.
And so, even with our platform here at Medify, one of the things that we see is people think apps are for young people. No one over the age of 50 is really going to utilize it. That's not what the data shows, but it's through education. What can
Right.
you use it for? Because everyone has their needs. So maybe a 20-something-year-old barely goes to the doctor but likes a telemedicine visit, but
Mhm.
someone in their 50s, 60s who is utilizing their benefits a lot more is seeing a lot more value in a navigation piece. So I think making sure that we don't hold on to these weird stereotypes that everybody
It
has.
can be intimidating, but there are people out there to educate you on how to make it less intimidating. I mean, that's where our team comes into play. We're here to educate people, and really take away that layer of intimidation and make them feel safe and secure using the tech that's available to them.
Yeah. And the more mature, the demographic is, the more they're using their benefits, the more assistance that they need with that coordination, right? And to
Mhm.
have just kind of a one-stop shop that centralizes everything in a plan design with support for any sort of like referrals, episodes of care, and also any of those annoying bills that pop through the mail. I can't tell you how many times that, we've had plan members that go in and want to pay a bill the moment that it comes over in the mail and it could have been misfiled. The provider could have fat fingered the CPT code. And so just having that layer of support that's really assisting with each puzzle piece of the plan design, I mean, it goes miles. And then to just kind of enforce it with that tech and those teams that really assist, it is pretty amazing to be a part of something like that.
And I
It
think
is.
benefits is here to stay, right? I mean, and benefits navigation tech is here to stay, right? And so having a platform that navigates members through this complex world is vital. And so it's not just a want to have, it's a need to have.
So, Christy, you discussed like a little having a little one. What are some tips or what's some advice that you have for work-life balance, with having a little kiddo that you're taking care of also as a full-time job?
Yeah, I think that in a world where most people can work remote, right? And so, during 2020, we learned that. And then since then, we've all kind of adopted these ways of being able to kind of work our hours to make it the most beneficial for everybody, right? So we want to make sure that our workforce is staying on top of things, but we want to make sure we're staying on top of our personal life. And what I've realized is that, you work the hours you work and then you kind of close your computer, right? Because work's going to be there the next day and your family, you're going to miss moments if you just, constantly are in the grind. And so you got to be able to turn your brain off, put your phone away, put your computer away. It's going to be there tomorrow and just spend the time with your family because those moments are, invaluable, right? Like you're never going to get those back. And especially when they're young, you're going to the more time you spend, you're going to see them walk for the first time, crawl for the first time, try that first pizza. But anyway, no, I think it's just important to know that there's a work-life balance, and everyone's is a little different. But when you're having a family, it's important to shut off and know that it'll be there the next day, because families are important.
Well, you make it look easy and you do such a good job, and you've been an inspiration to a lot of folks at the office. And so, yeah, kudos and hats off to that.
Well, thank you. It's not easy. You can make it look easy and you can post on Instagram all day, but it is such a blessing. And I am very happy to have my little Millie girl. So
thanks for joining us on the SaaS Factor, and we'll see everyone soon. Have a good day.